distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about caring events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PGT Time. PGT Time. Tune in on PGT Time. PGT Time. Come join us on PGT Time. PGT Time. Join us on PGT Time. PGT Time. Yeah. We had our memories, we had our time together. It's hard that I can't see you now, see you face to face. But I know you in the sky looking down, but it's still hard to tell.
It said happy birthday, so whose birthday was it?
It gets emotional sometimes. Yeah, it gets hard because you're not here and you're gone away, up in the sky somewhere. I hope we meet again. I hope I see my love again. Yeah, it gets so difficult to know you're not here, and oftentimes I cry to sleep in tears. But I hope I'll be up there one day, to see your face again. I know you're in a better place. I know you're at peace up there, where there's no fears, there's no tears. But I can't lie, I miss you down here. I pray to God that you was in my life.
It was a what
I can't lie that I feel
What was the cake for?
you're not here. Yeah, it gets emotional sometimes. Yeah, it gets hard because you're not here and you're gone away, up in the sky somewhere. I hope we meet again. I hope I see my love again. Yeah, it gets so difficult to know you're not here. And oftentimes I cry to sleep in tears. But I hope I'll be up there one day, to see your face again. I know you up there, I miss you down here. I wish I had one more chance to see your face and hold you and never let you go. I love you forever, you're always in my heart, and I can't let go of the memories we had until I see your face again. I see your face again. Oh, until I see your face again. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, hey. Let me get my mic right. I know y'all like, what is Miss Pitchy doing, baby? Me. That's what I'm doing. Me. What's good, y'all? What's good in your city, baby? Everything over here. Good on my block. Everything good over here on my block. So stay away. Stay away. That's all I need y'all to do. Just stay away. But thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for coming. Kicking it with your girl. Kicking it with your girl, the missus, with the kisses, baby. Mwah. All right, y'all. Let's get this show on the road. This will not be a long show tonight. Unless we just have to go there. If we have to go there, baby, we just have to go there. Okay? We just have to go there. But hopefully we don't. We just ride on through these clips. But of course, we always have clips showing that we be like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And this is that show. This is that show, y'all. Where y'all gonna sit here and be like, oh my gosh, what is going on? But it's okay. It's okay. Cause it's a dose of peach time, baby. It's a dose of peach. Shout out to my two co-hosts for Wednesday nights, Jason and Charlotte. They are not here with us tonight. They are not here with us tonight, but it's okay, baby. We still gonna get this show on the road. Okay, still gonna get this show on the road. I had it's a late night, early morning show. So I'm the only one that's able to come on. But it's okay, because we're going to get this show cracking. So let's go ahead. We're going to play the first video. Y'all ready for the first video? Y'all already know y'all can watch me on Roku TV right now. Yes, you can be watching me right now on your Roku TV. I have my own network. Shout out to me. But got my own network over there on Roku TV. Anybody that has a platform, if you or even thinking about getting a platform, if you would like to join the Peachy Network, baby, Roku TV network, I'll let you, girl. Okay? Holla at you, girl. I got you. It's a fly in here. It's a fly in here. So y'all probably gonna be seeing me going like that. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this show going, y'all. Warrant Watch. Warrant Watch. And for those that's joining tonight for the very first time, baby, this your neighborhood crime channel. Okay? This is your neighborhood hood crime channel. Okay? So, again, thank you for joining. You're going to love the show. And you're going to love the show tonight just as well, because I got some clips for y'all ears tonight. Explicit language, and also allegedly, baby. Also allegedly. So let's go ahead, start with Warren Watch, and let's see what the hell they talking about. Here we go.
This week's Warrant Watch focuses on the case of a grandmother who died after being beaten in broad daylight.
And the weapon used, an aluminum baseball bat. NBC4's Carrie Charles joins us now with more about this case. Carrie?
Well, Jen, these are the people who love Yolanda Vaughn. Children, grandchildren, other family members, and friends. She's gone. It's not clear how she and her accused killer knew each other. What we do know is that these folks are reeling from an attack that happened a little more than a month ago. Tonight, Columbus Police, the U.S. Marshals Service, and the victim's family are asking for your help in finding the person responsible for this violent assault. Yolanda Vaughn was 54. She gave birth to 3 children and adopted 2 others.
I would say one of her biggest qualities is that she cared for people. She was a living individual.
Robert Vaughn Jr. falls right in the middle.
She's an amazing person, my friend, big time friend. I would say one of my best friends.
Vaughn died following injuries sustained during a brutal attack.
A child of God, a believer in Jesus Christ, to be my teacher, a woman, who loved music.
And this week's Warrant Watch, the search for the suspect in Vaughn's death. 31-year-old Erica Carr. These are previous mugshots. In both, you'll notice she has the word nephew tattooed across her neck.
This is violence at its worst. You know, she strikes her numerous times. The lady falls down on the ground and she stands over top of her and continues to strike her with this aluminum bat. And then the lady gets up staggering and she pushed her again and she fell down and hit her head on the cement.
And 90 minutes later, Vaughn was gone. Court filings show the attack happened on the 2300 block of Hiawatha Park Drive, May 5th of this year, around 12:30 in the afternoon. Carr is now facing a murder charge.
What was the purpose of doing something like that? Like, nobody deserves that.
Vaughn and Robert Sr. were married for about 23 years and remained good friends after their divorce.
I mean, I could see if somebody was trying to, you break in your home, you defend yourself. But to my knowledge, that wasn't the case. So why would you do that? And I do hope that justice is served. You deserve whatever is coming to you.
Those who love Vaughn are left with memories, like when she had her face painted during Hallelujah night at church. Vaughn's son wants Carr to know.
You took somebody who mattered a lot to people, and you may not care. And, I've prayed for you, and I've also prayed for my family. It's hard to say that I forgive you, but it'd be hard to not with my beliefs. But I do want you to serve justice, and however God sees fit is what I want to happen.
Marshall Black did not have details about what led to the attack and says, frankly, it doesn't matter, especially since this doesn't appear to be a case of self-defense. Here is another look at 31-year-old Erica Carr. Her last known address was on the 2300 block of Clinton Street. Remember, she has the word nephew tattooed on her neck. If you've seen her, scan the QR code on your screen. You will be taken to a page with contact information for the U.S. Marshal Service. Remember, all tips can be made anonymously.
Baby, when I tell y'all they don't need y'all to call in no more, they don't need to call in. All we need you to do is scan. Scan the barcode, baby. Scan the QR code, not barcode. Scan the QR code, baby. Okay? You ain't got to leave your home. You ain't got to get up. You ain't got to look for your cell phone if it ain't by you. If it is by you, just pick it up, hit camera, bam. That's all they need you to do. Y'all got to understand, we got to get these people off the streets. If we don't get these people, these crazy ass people, explicit language, also allegedly, again, I'm going to say it again, but if we don't get these crazy people off the streets, they're going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. As y'all can see. Over and over and over again. So, I just thought I'd tell y'all that, share that little bit piece of information with y'all. But we got another one. Don't worry. We got another story. This one. This right here, when I tell y'all, when family can't get along, anything can happen. Anything can happen at any given time. That's why when I tell y'all, we got to stay prayed up, y'all. We got to stay prayed up. And on top of that, we have to make sure that we are able to control ourselves, our attitudes, our tempers, control ourselves. Learn how to walk away. Not saying that this was the case with this family right here. Y'all will be able to see because it was video footage. But some of the footage they was not able to show. But when family get into it with family, to me that's bad. That's really, really bad. But again, sometimes y'all, you got friends that's closer to you than your own family members. And your own family members. The folks you grew up with. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into this clip, y'all. Rest in peace to this young lady. Here we go.
We do want to warn you that video is tough to watch, but friends believe it is the reason. You have 3 people in custody right now, a 15-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 21-year-old. Police late this afternoon confirming it was a family dispute that led up to the shooting right here in the middle of the street. A single shot.
Ooh, he popped him. He just shot dude right there.
Recorded from a nearby apartment window, showing the aftermath of a deadly shooting in the middle of Vliet Street in downtown Milwaukee late Monday night. It appears an argument leads up to the gunfire.
He put it up to her and she said, "Don't shoot me," and he shot her and she stumbled all the way over here and she fell on the floor and she just sat there shaking. The video, too graphic to show, captures the victim stumble onto the sidewalk into someone's arms as first responders arrive. Oh my God, they shot him, bro. They just shot him.
The victim, actually a woman, friends identifying her as 29-year-old Ashley Hudson. And she lived over here?
Yeah, she lived up in those apartments.
Annalisa Thompson describes Hudson as a mother and supportive friend.
And it was just so messed up. It was so messed up and they just took off and they just didn't care.
The video showing the moment those involved in the argument get in this black car and drive away. Right now, police have made 3 arrests, a 15-year-old boy, a 16-year-old girl, and a 21-year-old woman. Thompson says they are all related to Hudson.
To know that there are 3 people in custody right now, how does that make you feel?
I feel great, and I feel like those videos are like all the evidence there needs to be.
And so, Hannah, this is just the latest in a string of shootings in downtown recently.
Right, Blake. Since June 8th, Milwaukee police have responded to 5 separate shootings here in the downtown area. On June 8th, you had the quadruple shooting near MLK in McKinley. Police have not announced any arrests in that case just yet.
All right, that video just very difficult to watch. Hannah Hilliter reporting live for us tonight at 5.
You know, and it's such a shame. You know, the very, very bad part about the situation is that they were family. And they left her. They left her there. That was devastating enough right there, too. You just left her there, got in the car. I'm sure they heard people. I heard people. Y'all heard people. And you thought that y'all young ass was going to get away with this? 3 people caught already. I don't know if there's more people, but it seems and sounds like it is more. But hopefully they'll catch them all, but they do have 3. Here goes the next video.
New tonight, a fatal shooting captured on Facebook Live, and now 3 people are under arrest, including 2 teens. The victim is a 29-year-old Milwaukee woman shot and killed at the corner of MLK and Vliet. Fox 6's Bria Jones is there tonight as loved ones just held a vigil in her honor.
That's right, Kim. The victim in this case has been identified as 29-year-old Ashley Hudson. Her relatives telling Fox 6 that the 3 people that are currently in custody for this shooting are related to her. Take a look behind me. Her family just now wrapping up a vigil in her honor as they now have this growing memorial.
Ooh, he popped him. He just shot dude right there.
A horrific homicide caught on camera. The video too graphic to show. A Facebook Live capturing a family dispute turned deadly.
The death is really like hurting me, it's eating me up.
The victim has been identified as 29-year-old Ashley Hudson.
She was great. She was fun. You know, she always was the life of the party, made people smile.
We're told Hudson was a mother and lived at this apartment complex across the street. Tuesday, her loved ones, including her father and half-siblings, gathering in her honor.
I seen the stuff on Facebook, and I heard someone say, they shot that man. In my mind, I'm like, dang, that's crazy. And so after that, I get a phone call. I'm like, what? And Sure enough, it was my baby.
Milwaukee police say the shooting happened just after 11 Monday night at the intersection of Martin Luther King Drive and Valete. Shortly after the gunfire, several people were seen jumping into this dark-colored sedan before speeding away. Investigators say the shooting stemmed from a family argument. 3 people have been arrested: a 15-year-old boy, a 16-year-old girl, and a 21-year-old woman.
Sister's gone because of her brother, and then knowing that she wanted us to be there for her, and knowing that she's seen them run and leave her, knowing that she died by herself and alone, and knowing that's all she wanted was to feel love, and now she can't even see what she got.
Charges in this case have been referred to the DA's office. The Milwaukee Police Department says it is still currently seeking unknown suspects. If you know anything about this case, you're urged to please give them a call. For now, reporting live in downtown Milwaukee, Bria Jones, Fox 6 News.
All right, y'all. Hold on, let me X out of that. Okay. That's so unfortunate. Like she said, that once her sister is gone, now it's time for everyone except for her sister to see and realize how many people really actually love her and care for her. Because apparently they weren't showing her when she was here in these streets. They weren't showing her, apparently. And here you have your own family members that just left you out there. Just left you out there to die. Alone, like she said, alone. She was able to crawl into somebody's arms, they said, on the first video. So, it's just unfortunate. They do have 3 of them. Such a young age. Such young ages. Y'all, please try to keep a hold on y'all kids. Find your kids. Keep up with your kids. If you are paying your kid's cell phone bill, you should know where your kid is at. Well, Miss Peachy, why do you say that? You should have enough authority if you're paying the bill, even if you ain't paying the bill, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. If you are paying the bill, you should have enough authority over that cell phone to put that Life 360 thing on or whatever without them watching, without them knowing. If you feel like you can't tell them in case they're trying to turn it off. No, I'm not on mute. I just feel like maybe I just need to stop talking about it. Because y'all going to do what y'all want to do regardless. Let go.
We may grieve, but at the same time, we got joy.
At the edge of the Mississippi River, just steps from the Canal Street Ferry Terminal, family and friends gathered to remember 20-year-old Jamisha Selders.
It's a relief to have her body found so we could have that complete closure. You know, we still mourning the loss.
Jamisha disappeared after a night out near the Riverwalk. Days later, her body was found 17 miles upriver near Laplace. The Mississippi is powerful. Ferries and ships can navigate it with massive engines, but for a person, even a strong swimmer, survival is nearly impossible.
When we met with the detectives, we seen surveillance, and it was no one pushed her. No one threw her or anything of that nature.
Can we give God a round of applause for this brother today?
During the ceremony, a young man was recognized. Prayers over a man who, they say, was seen on camera running to get Jamisha help. Her family describes her as joyful, vibrant, and always dancing.
She was a loving person. Every time you see her, she's smiling, she's running up to you. She got a story to tell. Every time. She got a story to tell. She always just was that rainbow in the sky for us.
Now they hope her death sparks a broader conversation about mental health.
Check on your strong friends. The ones you think that are strong, check on them, because you never know what silent things they may be battling. If you can just ask questions, you know, Are you okay? I'm just checking on you. Those type of things go a long way.
In life, her family says she brought joy. In death, they hope her story sparks conversation about the importance of checking in, listening, and loving out loud. In New Orleans, Whitney Miller, WWL, Louisiana.
Remember, there are steps you can take if you're feeling overwhelmed or struggling. Focus on the next 5 minutes. Taking it minute by minute can make things more bearable. And look after your immediate needs. Get a glass of water, eat something, take a shower, whatever you might need in that moment.
All right, y'all. What I want to say about this clip right here, the mental health issues. I'm so happy that they did let us know and express to us instead of saying it ain't none of their damn business. I'm so glad that they did express to us that no one pushed her. No one did this to her. Basically, she did it all by herself. So I'm very, 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 very thankful that she was able, that the family was able to let the community and the news all over know that they know for a fact, basically, that she wasn't pushed. So she must have already have been going through some things, y'all. Check on y'all peoples. Check on y'all peoples. The way this world going right now, everybody got something going on. Everybody. And if they ain't got nothing going on, baby, you best believe they trying to get something going on. Okay? So let's go ahead, because I told y'all we weren't going to be on here that long. Let's go ahead and get to the next clip. Here we go.
Her car comes
I'm
and hit the
sorry,
back of
y'all.
my
I
dad's
didn't
truck,
even have it
and
up here on the screen.
I'm smashed.
Let me start
My
this
dad car
over so
bounced.
y'all can see it.
And remembered how to float, just like her grandma. Well, she remained calm and remembered how to float, just like her grandmother taught her years ago. When her father jumped in to rescue her, she ended up saving him by showing him how to remain calm and float.
This is my dad's car. This is the bridge. I'm standing here. Her car comes and hit the back of my dad's truck, and I'm smashed. My dad's car bounces off of me, and I'm smashed, and then I go over like this.
Battered, bruised, and awaiting her 5th surgery on her broken pelvis. Kirsten Fenwick tells 11 News a remarkable story of survival. On Memorial Day weekend, Kirsten went fishing from a Hanover Street bridge with her dad, younger brother, and sister. Around 4 p.m., she spotted a Chevy Trailblazer swerving all over the road directly towards them. As the driver plowed into her dad's car, Kirsten closed her eyes and in a split second found herself in the Patapsco River.
It's like those scary movies. I swam up like this, and I swam up again because I was deep in the water. And I couldn't feel my legs, so I had to float. At first, I panicked, and when I panicked, I realized I went under the water. So in my mind, I'm telling myself, don't panic.
Kirsten's dad jumped in to save her, but when he tried to pull her to shore, they both sank.
I kept screaming, float, just float, float, float. I couldn't teach him how to float physically, so what he was doing was just looking at what I was doing.
She saw her dad go under and thought he drowned.
The waves are like over my ears, the water's over my ears, and the waves are pushing me farther away from him, and the water's over my ears like this. So I couldn't really hear, but I heard him scream. So now my heart is like, okay, he's alive. But then I heard him scream to other people and say, get her, not me. In my mind, I'm like, no, they need to get you because you're panicking a lot and you're basically drowning.
According to police, the Chevy belongs to a Maryland driver with Virginia tags. The family says police told them the driver didn't have insurance and the SUV had a broken axle. But police wouldn't confirm that to 11 News Investigates. As previously reported by 11 News Investigates in Maryland, vehicles must be titled, registered, and insured within 60 days of moving here. But Virginia allows non-residents to register, unlike surrounding states. According to Baltimore police, the driver was not arrested, but they did issue several citations.
It's not enough because damage has happened to Kirsten that's going to be lifetime.
Flip thing over, reel the string in until it feels a little tight.
Meanwhile, Kirsten is writing a book about her experiences and counting her blessings.
I'm just sitting there for a long time, asking God to keep me alive and just keep floating and keep floating and keep floating. And eventually someone grabbed me.
Sadly, during the rescue, someone stole items out of her father's truck, like a cooler and fishing gear. Kirsten says she's glad that the tragedy happened to her and not her younger sister. As she set up a GoFundMe account to help pay medical bills, you can find a link to that GoFundMe by logging on to the WBAL TV app. Reporting live from the Hanover Street Bridge, David Collins, WBAL TV.
Once again, we are not protected once again. How can they let this driver go? No insurance. Oh, we just gonna give you a bunch of tickets. No, this driver needs to spend some time in jail. If they feel like they want to sit on the prison, bad. Was it done intentionally? No. But you still, and I think that's why the person wasn't, charged. Was because they said the axle went out on the car. So it definitely wasn't done intentionally if that was the case. But still, I want to know how many tickets they get. How much did them tickets add up to? Because realistically, if it was one of us, I wouldn't want to go to jail or prison behind that. All because I didn't have my insurance. But this is why they tell you got to have your insurance. You got to. So, y'all, we are coming to the last. No, we have two more. We got one more clip after this one. Matter of fact, let's go into this one. And then we're going to get into these 33 folks that they found, baby. They found 33 people, 33 remains at the Decatur Park in Georgia. But let's check this video out first. Here we go. Y'all know these boys still missing. It's been over a month now. And these two have just vanished. Well, Antoine, we know Antoine went live. Antoine said, to hell with y'all. I'm finna go live. I need to let these folks know that I was supposed to have been out. I need some help. I was supposed to have been out. That's what Antoine say. The police, FBI, sheriff, all them. They said that they wanted to make a deal with him. Please get out of my camera. I don't know. Sorry, I know we live. We live, baby. Don't get out of my camera. But they told him, we'll give you a very good attorney in exchange for your life. Just come on in. We'll get you an attorney. Do y'all think he gonna? Do y'all know who y'all messing with? Do y'all know who y'all messing with? You think he finna say, "Oh, okay, thank you. Here I come. I'll be there in about 15 minutes." Y'all gonna have to try some way, but this was like an insult to his so-called intelligent, because he wouldn't have left out if he was intelligent. He wouldn't have ran off. You know what I'm saying? But to him, baby, you just insulted him. That was an insult. Let's go ahead and get to this video, baby. Because when I tell you they are in their people's business, they be going to their houses. Y'all, do y'all understand that all the chaos that this has caused? That Derrick Rose and Antoine Massey cannot be found. And that means they're going to these people's families' houses, their friends' houses. They just, we here. No, can we make an appointment to come over there to your home at such time? No, baby. We just popping up on you. We pulling up on you like a dose of peach.
At New Orleans home searched by U.S. Marshals in less than 24 hours as investigators work to close in on escaped inmate Derrick Groves.
Yeah, and that's as the 2 remaining jail escapees have been on the run for more than 1 month now. WDS reporter Shay O'Connor explains that law enforcement searched a house to see if Groves has been in contact with his family. Shay?
Good evening to you, Stella and Gina. Yeah, family members tell me they just don't want these visits to escalate in any way. They tell me that they do not know where Derrick Groves is. They also described to me what happened after hearing law enforcement knocking on their door earlier this morning.
So when I opened the door, it had like 12 cars. You know, marshals out with their guns. This sad. Right.
Jasmine Groves, the aunt of escaped inmate Derrick Groves, took this video showing the large police presence around her home.
I told them, babies in the house. I met him at the sidewalk, and one of them with the shield, and the guy got behind him, and they're ready to go in. I said, you. Now this is where I draw the line.
U.S. Marshals say they searched the home with permission and did not make any arrests.
I don't know where he at. I haven't spoke with him. I don't even try to Google my contact.
Convicted killer Derrick Groves and Antoine Massey remain on the loose. For the most part, Groves has been largely unspotted since the escape. U.S. Marshals tell WDSU they went to the home to re-interview a close acquaintance of Groves.
Well, I'm not saying that the people today were not honest. They were, actually. But we have had issues in the past where people have blatantly lied to us, and the person's been in the residence or at least nearby.
Marshals say they brought a large police presence in case they found Groves.
No, he haven't tried to contact me. Obviously, y'all don't know. Because, you know what I'm saying? So I'm asking, what is the relevance?
And Groves was convicted of murder last October. As we know, Groves and Massey are still on the loose. $50,000 for information on each. If you do know anything at all, you're being urged to contact Crime Stoppers. Reporting live from OJC, Shay O'Connor.
All I got to say behind this is watch the company that you keep. You can't pick your family. You don't know who your family members is going to be. All you know is that you were just born into this world. That's it. And God chose you to be family to the folks that is your family members. That's totally different from watch the company that you keep. You cannot be around just anybody. Family, no family. I don't care. You cannot just be around any and everybody. If y'all wasn't around, oh boy, guess what? Guess what? If y'all wasn't around them, guess what? They wouldn't be coming knocking on y'all door. Now, it was one lady. It was one lady that I saw, because they've been on everybody's nicks. But it is one lady that I saw that she said that the family member used to live there before she moved there. But they still came while she was there. So, if y'all know these folks, they probably coming your way. I'm just being honest. If you know these people, they are probably coming your way. And all you can do at this moment I'm sorry. It's just take it. Ain't nothing you can do. Nothing. But just take it. Do what these folks tell you to do. Don't be acting a fool. Let them in if you are able to let them in, let them in. If you don't have to let them in, don't let them in. Whichever one. But I'm telling you now, if they looking for one of them, y'all better let them in. Now you can draw the line wherever you want to draw the line at. Like the lady said, I drew the line right there. But if these folks say, let me in, let them in. Let them in. Now, the remains of 33 people, baby, found buried at Decatur Park. Let's check this out. After this, y'all, we are going into our commercial break. When we come back, we will listen to the second clip on this story. Here we go.
It's still 5 right now. Decatur is looking for a new final resting place for 33 sets of human remains that were found buried at a park. Those remains were found near Decatur's Legacy Park while crews were working on a multi-use path. This week, city officials described how they learned more about the remains in these graves.
Changes in soil consistency were used to establish the probable size of each burial. Based on the size, the burials may include 1 adult, 22 children, 8 infants, and 2 cremations.
Our partners at Decatur learned that the United Methodist Children's Home once stood where Legacy Park is now. It was an orphanage in the 1800s.
Hey y'all, what's up? Thank y'all so much for joining tonight. It's your girl Demisses with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Or you can go ahead and just call me Miss Peachy. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support. Okay, thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for watching the show, rocking it out with me. Okay, now whether I'm here with Jason and Charlotte or I'm here with my baby Poolie. Okay, hey baby Poolie. But anyway, we also have some special guests too. So make sure y'all tune in. We have families that come on each and every Wednesday. And they be here to tell their loved ones story, baby, raw and uncut, whichever way you want to call it. Okay? So make sure y'all tune in. Mondays, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Wednesdays, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And then on Fridays, baby, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I love y'all so much. Thank you, and continue to rock with PGT Time on all platforms. What platforms? Roku TV Live, also on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and of course Instagram, all live. I love y'all. Let's get back to the show, baby. Bye.
A disturbing discovery at a public park in Decatur, potentially dozens of unmarked grave sites.
Our reporter Doug Reardon is at Legacy Park in Decatur, where construction workers made this sad find.
City of Decatur officials say there could be the remains of as many as 33 people here at Legacy Park. Sadly, their test results show they mostly belong to children and infants.
It was something that certainly was not what we were expecting.
As construction crews worked on a new sidewalk along Decatur's Legacy Park last month, City Manager Andrea Arnold says they unearthed a shocking discovery.
We believed that we had found was some sort of burial vault.
Further testing that came back just this week confirmed the remains of at least 32 other burial sites, many of them belonging to children and infants. Before it was Legacy Park, the site was host to the United Methodist Children's Home and Orphanage in the late 1800s. The home, now relocated to Tucker, Georgia, and renamed Wellroot, is working closely with the city and the state to help. As for how the remains got there and who these people were,
we'll be working together to do that research to determine what exactly has been discovered here, and also to determine the best way to recognize and memorialize the people that are laid to rest here.
Decatur and state officials are still working to identify the remains of those found here at Legacy Park. We'll keep you updated if we get any new information. From Decatur, Doug Reardon, Atlanta News First.
Now, on the first clip, they said back in the 1800s. Okay. If it was back in the 1800s, leave well enough alone. Y'all could be doing other things with y'all time. besides trying to find the identities of these people. Who else y'all gonna call? Who y'all gonna call? And be like, we found your peoples. So y'all could be using that time, utilizing that time, y'all, to be doing other things. Not trying to find some people. The remains, the identity of the remains from back in the 1800s. At least that's what the first clip said, allegedly. I'm just saying. I ain't gonna waste my time. This is not what I came to work to do. When I could be finding these, you know what I'm saying, figuring out the remains of other people. Now, when I first heard about this, shout out to Audra. When I first heard about this story, no, she didn't wasn't the first person. She the first person that sent me the clip. I saw it when it came through as an alert. So when Audra when I told Audra about it, she was like, "Oh, I got to find it. I got to find it." And I was like, "Of course, when you find it, send it to me." So we just sitting on the phone and we like, "Oh my gosh, did somebody just take these folks out here? 33 people? Did they just take 33 people to the park?" I'm like, I know somebody had to been scared that somebody was gonna catch them at a park. That's what I was thinking. But now that we know, I wanted to make sure I expressed that. Now that we know, this was from so long ago, before any of us was born, back in the 1800s. Okay, so I mean, I guess they didn't have nowhere else to put them at. They didn't have nowhere to put them at. Y'all keep on letting out fire on people in the United States. Keep on. They gonna be finding more burials like that in the next lifetime. Because these funeral homes, they ain't gonna have nowhere to keep y'all. The morgues, they gonna run out of room. Because people die left and right. And so they have kids. So, all right, y'all. I think that's enough for tonight. I really enjoyed y'all tonight. I really enjoyed y'all. We are about to get off of here. I am about to get off of here. I told you I got a lot I got going on. But I had to come and do a show. I had to. It was a must. Okay. So I love you guys. I will see you guys on Friday. Baby, I'll be in a secret location. Yeah, shout out to the secret locations, baby. Shout out to the secret locations. But I love you guys. I'll see you guys on Friday. Again, shout out to my two co-hosts, Jason and Charlotte. I love you guys. All right, y'all. And oh yeah, one more thing. We have the 2-week spotlight. That was the baby that y'all saw at the beginning of the show with the tribute video. This is Jayla Moore. She was 5 years old when her grandfather took her up on out of here, y'all. He took her up out of here. So I just hope and pray that y'all continue to pray for this family, the mother, because it was her father that did it. So I hope y'all continue to pray for the family and also the family and friends. All right, and then the families will be announced next week, baby. Next week, we will be announcing the families for the Hearts in the Sky first annual, the Peachy Memorial Museum experience, which will be held on Sunday, August 31st, 2025, from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And we got 15 families. Look at God. Look at God. Started off at 6, honoring 6 families. Now we are taking it to a whole nother level, baby. And we are blessing 15 families with an experience out of this world. Okay? And we are looking for sponsors. We are looking for sponsors. We are looking for donations. All of it, baby. All of it. So go to my website. Go to my website, which is www. I'm finna pull it up so y'all can see it. PGTtime.com, baby. PGTtime.com. Go to the website, and you will see on the website, baby, how you can donate to PGT Time, which is always by way of Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, Audit. Okay, Audit. So you could go on there. You'll see the donate button, which is in the top right hand corner. Yeah, I should be able to see a little bit better now. Well, a little bit. That's the donate button. Oh, hold on. Let me see something. Do it like that. There we go. And let me take out my logo. Okay, it's time for me to get off. Pooley's turning the TV up or his phone up, one or the other. So that's my cue that it's time for me to get off. But let me show y'all. This is the website. You just hit donate right here, and it'll take you and show you where to go. So make sure y'all check out my website, baby. Check it out, check it out, check it out. They got the babies. They got the babies. And they got another donate button. And we are always accepting volunteers. We are always accepting volunteers. All right, y'all. I am out of here. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys on Friday. You already know what you got to do. You got to listen to my babies. Here we go. Deuces.
Time, please, time.